All right, in this quick training video, I'm gonna be sharing with you one of the secret weapons that we have available to help you enroll more people as customers and also as associates with Trinot, and that is using our ATM strategy. Now, ATM stands for Add, Tag, Message. I'm gonna be breaking down for you in this video exactly how to use the ATM method, and I'm gonna give you access, if you don't already have, to both of our ATM Facebook groups. We have two of them. Now, before I get into the details and show you exactly how this works, I want you to understand how powerful and how important this strategy is to your business. If you go ask any of the top producers in Trinot, the diamond leaders and those who are enrolling the most people, one of the things that they all have in common is they are using this strategy. So you've probably heard the phrase, success leaves clues. This is something they're all doing, and you want to make this part of your DMO. Part of what you're doing on a daily basis to grow your business is using this strategy. Now, there's also some right ways and wrong ways to do this, so we're going to cover that in this video as well. So first of all, if you're new to this, what is an ATM group? It's basically a testimony group. And everything you're going to find inside of one of our testimony groups is going to be basically reviews, right? Before most consumers purchase something, a product, they're going to go look up the reviews, like on Amazon or on Yelp or Google reviews, whatever it is. And so that is what this group is for. It provides for your prospect a way to go see for themselves basically hundreds, maybe even thousands of testimonies and positive reviews of our products. And that is why this strategy is so powerful, because you don't have to have all the answers or all the information or know everything about all the products. When somebody asks, hey, what is this product gonna do for me? Or can these products help me with this thing, this issue, this ailment, this problem that I'm having? All you're gonna wanna do is send them to the ATM group. They can do a search and they can go through and look and see other people who are getting results with those things that can help them as well. Another way to put it, it's called social proof. Maybe you've heard that, maybe you haven't, but these groups are gonna provide that social proof to your prospects so they can see for themselves just how amazing these products are. Now, we have two different ATM groups. One is this one. This is our Look Good, Feel Good group. This is for our physical products with Trinot. So when you go to Trinot.com and you click on shop, you're going to see all of our products. And every one of our products has testimonies or reviews of people who have used those products and the benefits they've received, and you're gonna find all of those right here in this Facebook group. Now, at the time of this recording, you can see we've got almost 30,000 members in the group, and we're adding thousands more every single month. Now, our newest ATM group, this is brand new, we've already got over 5,000 members, is the Vacation Vault. And this is essentially the same thing, showing you the proof, the testimonies, the reviews of people that are using Trinot Travel. So when people ask, well, I'd like to see some examples or see some comparisons of how Trinot Travel compares to all the big name travel sites, all you want to do is get them into this group, and they're going to be able to scroll through and see hundreds and hundreds of examples of how Trinot Travel is beating all of the other major travel sites. Now, if you're not yet a member of these groups, make sure you do that right away. Somewhere in the description of this video or on this page, you're gonna find direct links to these groups. Make sure you click on those and request to join if you're not already a member yourself. Okay, let's dive into the actual steps of how to use these groups properly to help you grow your business. Number one is add. You're gonna add people to this group. And actually, your goal as an associate with Trinot is to be adding people to these groups daily. It's part of your DMO to make sure that you're always adding new people to these groups, because we've actually had people join just from adding them to the groups. You invite them to the group and they're like, wow, this is amazing. How do I learn more about these products? How do I learn more about this Trinot Travel? Just from inviting people to these groups. Now, do you also want to follow up with people after you invite them? Of course, because as we know, fortune is in the follow-up, and most people join after you follow up with them. So let's now show you how to add or invite people to the groups. I'm also going to show you how to do it from your cell phone as well here in just a minute. But first, let's walk you through how to do it from your desktop. You're simply going to click right here on the invite button. You're then going to click on invite Facebook friends. Now, I will say that from the computer, this invite process is a little slower. It's actually better from the cell phone, but I want to show you both ways. Sometimes the invite box, as you can see here, it takes some time for it to finally load. But when it does, it's going to give you suggested friends, and you can scroll through your suggested friends list, and you can simply click on the boxes to invite these suggested friends. Now, one thing about the desktop view is it doesn't really give you a lot of suggestions. It only gives you maybe a handful. And then you can go right here and click on send invites. Once you invite those suggested friends, look, there's no one else to invite, but you can go here and you can choose people. So if you have someone specific, you can just go up here and type in their name, or you can just type in a letter and it should populate some additional people that you can invite to the group. They do have to be your Facebook friend. So if you're not friends with them on Facebook yet, it's not going to let you invite them. So you'll want to make sure you're Facebook friends first. But you'll see here, I just typed in the letter A, and now I have a new list of people that I can invite. But keep in mind, this list is small. There's a lot more Facebook friends that I have that have the letter A in their name, but it's only giving me maybe 5 or 10 people. So you are going to be limited on just kind of going through and inviting people. You're going to be best if you know the person, type in their name, and then try to invite them. I will also say that if it doesn't work from your desktop, do it from your cell phone. Sometimes one will work, the other won't work. So try from both. Now, how do you invite from your cell phone? You simply pull up your phone and you go to the ATM group, and you're going to click on invite. When you click on invite, there's a couple things that you want to look for. So write this down if you're taking notes. Number one is it's going to give you suggested followers. So if we click on suggested followers, it actually has a select all option. So this is kind of a mass invite. Now, if you're wondering, is this spamming people? No, it's not, because it's not actually going to add them to the group. When you invite someone, Facebook is going to send them a notification, and they have to actually click on the notification and then click on the group, and then they have to click to join. If they don't follow those steps, they're not actually going to become a member of the group. But when you go to suggested followers, you can hit select all and then hit send invites, and that will send out it's not going to invite all your friends. It's only going to invite maybe 20 or 30 or so of your Facebook friends to the group, but it's still a pretty cool feature. You can also click on people you may invite. That's another option that pulls up, and that's another select all that you have. So there's two different places where you can do select all and send out kind of a mass invite to a group of people. That's the suggested followers and the people you may invite. Other than that, same from your cell phone. You can just go in, type in someone's name, their name will pop up, and you can click invite, and you can do that individually for your Facebook friends. Now, something really important to keep in mind is that sometimes Facebook just doesn't work, and it actually won't let you invite them. We don't know why that happens sometimes. It's just the way Facebook is. It could be that maybe they're already in too many groups, and so they can't get added to more groups. It could just be Facebook isn't working, right? So what is your other option? Well, you can actually send them a direct link to the group and tell them to join. Now, it's important that you only do that after you try to invite them first. Why? Because when you invite them using this process I just showed you of you inviting them to the group, it is going to tag you as the inviter. So if 6 months from now, they see something in the group and they're like, well, hey, this looks amazing. I want to purchase this product, or I want to join Trinot Travel. How do I join? They're going to be tagged to you. So the admin of the group will actually tell them, hey, it looks like you were invited by so-and-so, get back to them, and they will be able to help you get started. If you don't do the invite option first, and you just send the link, they're not tagged to you. So that's why you always want to try to invite them first. Now again, If the invite doesn't work, then it's okay as a last resort or worst case, still get them in the group. So that would mean you're sending them a link, a direct link to the group and say, hey, go here and request to join. This is where you want to go to learn all about this product or these products or not travel. So either way, make sure they get in the group. Now, speaking of the links, another big thing you don't ever want to do is you don't ever want to spam the link out to people on Messenger. That would mean like just, mass email, mass messaging the link out to all your Facebook friends. Hey, join the group, join the group, join the group. Here's the link, because that can get you blocked for spamming. You only send the link to someone after you know they're interested in learning more. The other thing you don't ever want to do is post the link to the group on Facebook. Because if you just post a link out there, which by the way, you should never post links on Facebook anyway, but if you do that, here's what can happen. You might have someone click the link. You might, but guess what? You won't know. You're not going to know who clicked the link. So now how do you follow up with someone if you don't even know who clicked the link? You can't. So it's always better to post something that is going to pique interest or create comments or getting people to message you for more information, and then you get in the inbox and send them the link. After you invite them, send them the link to be able to request to join the group. All right, so that covers the add part of add tag message. Now let's talk about the second part, which is tag. So what does that mean? Okay, we've already covered inviting people. That's adding people to the group. What is the next step? The next step is you want to make sure that you are tagging them. So how do we do that? Well, you're going to find a post in the group. Could be any post. It could be one of the featured items, which by the way, you should definitely check out the featured posts in the group because there are welcome videos and more informational pieces of information that can help your prospect to learn more. So you could tag them in one of the featured posts. You could also just scroll through and find a post that you want them to see. So for example, let's say that there's a comparison like right here of this travel and your prospect is interested in travel. So you added them to the group. You then would go here and you go to comment and you're going to type a comment tagging them. So you start typing their name and that is going to tag them. Now you're going to type their name, highlight them. So click on their name. That means it tags them and then say something like, hey, John, here's the info. Check this out. And then let's talk right away. That could be an example of your post, right? That's your comment in the group where you're tagging them. Now, I just want to show you a couple examples of these featured posts that are, perfect examples of what you'd want to tag people in. So this is a quick 1 minute kind of sizzle travel video that explains more about Trinot Travel. This would be a great post to tag your people in to make sure that they watch this. Now, if we do the same thing in our Look Good, Feel Good group, we click on featured, and guess what? We have this incredible video that talks about GLP-1. We also have our welcome video in the Look Good, Feel Good group. So this would be a great introductory video to help them understand more about this group, and you'd want to tag them in the comments of this video. Now, if your prospect is specifically looking for a particular product or a particular thing they need help with, you would find a testimony in the group, right? And once you find that testimony, you would then tag them in the comments of that post. So for example, here's a great testimony on Glow and the benefits of Glow and how the Glow product has helped this member. So you would simply then go in the comments, tag your prospect and say, hey, check out this amazing testimony, and then let's talk right away. That's just an example. So we've covered inviting or adding people. We've also covered the tagging part. And finally is M for message. And that is one of the most important parts. You can't just do the AT and not do the M. So what is the M? The M is after you add them or invite them, you then tag them in a post or more than one post, but at least one. And then you need to message them. And so the message, for example, could be, hey, John, I just invited you to our group, our private group where you can learn more about these incredible products. I also tagged you in a post. Did you see the tag? And then you could just leave it at that and wait for the response. Now, whether they respond or not, another part of the follow-up could be a direct link to the group. You can say, hey, John, just want to make sure you get access to the group. I added you, I tagged you in a post, but I also wanted to send you the direct link. Do me a favor, click on this link real quick and click join and make sure you get in there and then message me back and let me know if you got access. See how cool that is? They're going to feel special that they're getting access to the group. So that is the final and most important step, and that is making sure that you message the person as well. All right, my friends, that concludes this training. I hope you got some value. Make sure that you remember how important this step is for growing your business. This is your secret weapon. Make sure you put it to use, and your goal every single day is to get new people in the ATM groups. If you do that and you follow this ATM strategy, you are going to grow your business.